little phone. I think we'll all agree she's looking stunning today. That's it.
As if I wasn't nervous enough. Joke, John. Okay, right, go, Mick, go!
George is sweet. Come on.
This is great. I'm quite small and I'm usually looking up at people when I'm talking, so this is a change, I'm telling you. Okay, right. Fornication. sorry, I'm not running back. For an occasion like this, it's best to keep the speeches short, so I'm going to try and keep it as quick as I can. For those of you that knew in advance I was going to be saying a few words, thanks for coming, because I didn't think you were going to arrive. I've known Steve going back all the way to secondary school. He's one of my oldest friends, and he's just been there for me all the way through my life. I wouldn't be where I am today without him. He gave me grinds when I was in secondary school to get through my leaving cert, maths exams, physics exams, pretty much anything, all my exams. My teachers were nothing to Steve. And during his holidays as well, because I had to repeat my leaving, Steve came out during the summer holidays, and I passed all my exams, and I wouldn't be where I am today without him, so I have to character. Myself and Steve have a lot of things in common. We both went to the same school, we both went to the same college, we had the same ex-girlfriends. Another thing that not many people know is that we both had the same birthday. The same day in 1976 we were both born. Dublin maternity nurses still call it Ugly Baby Tuesday. Steve's always been very thoughtful and caring with his money. What's it called? Who knew that if you saved your confirmation and your communion money, you could afford a place like this? Absolutely fantastic. Steve has a bit of a reputation for being a sensible guy. His nickname is Captain Sensible. It's nothing to be. He's quite embarrassed by it, and there's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's a good thing for a guy to have. But it seems like the last few months he's been determined to get rid of that reputation. He has done the stupidest and craziest things in the last few months building up to this. He's given me so much material, but it's all absolutely censored. There's no way I could tell you. Because they're going to have to get me drunk later on, and I'll tell you all the stories about the Nando's chicken boxer shorts. I have to get sincere for a bit here now. Steve is always the first person to have your back when there's an argument. He'll constantly explaining things to me when I'm at a loss. Half the time I think I'm a bit of a fool, and Steve just sorts it all out. It's great. He'll have you hysterics with a one-liner. He's great. He's one of the most upstanding guys I know. I can't read your writing. I'm absolutely honoured and delighted to be his best man. He was my best man for my wedding, and he did the most fantastic job. And he's just brilliant. And honestly, I've never seen him happier than he is today. He's ecstatic, and only can be because he's married to this wonderful woman here. She looks absolutely fantastic. It's like I'm telling you, Kate Middleton doesn't have a patch on her. The bridesmaids look stunning as well. I'm telling you, it's very different to the outfits as well wearing your hen night. I was quite shocked when we all walked out. It was Very surprising. Great. What can I say about her? She is absolutely one in a million. She's got a free spirit that has a free spirit. There probably won't be any more free spirits for the rest of the day. I think it's right, go down. One thing, the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Ray is she is absolutely fiercely proud of her home county, Kerry. The first time my brother met her was at a house party, and he wasn't really paying attention when he was being introduced to her, and she went off about her business, and she walked back into the room and caught him saying, "Who's this new girl Steve's going out with? God, she's a bit of a mad Cork woman, isn't she?" He hasn't spoke properly ever since. It was rough. The other thing that I think of when I think of Ray is music. She absolutely becomes energized by music. She is always the first one up to dance. If you're at a party and there's music playing, she's the first one straight to the music to change it to a song that she thinks is better. I'd say the band are in for a long night. Yeah, she's got a lot of rhythm. I think it's pretty much proof that opposites attract. I've said it to them so many times that every day with them just seems to be an adventure. They're constantly doing unusual and crazy things, and they're about to start their biggest adventure of all. It's going to be a blast, and I'm very happy to be here celebrating with them. I'd like to finish up by giving them some advice for the future. I know Steve's a big fan of American football and Ray's a big fan of GAA, so this kind of works for both. They're both marriage is a lot like those sports in a way. There's plenty of emotional highs and lows during your life. You need total commitment, hard work and determination, and you usually put a whole lot of effort in with very little scoring. So I'm raising my glass and toasting the new Mr. and Mrs. Denny Keegan.
Right,